Hello, my name is Ariel. My speech is about cannabis dispensary packaging waste. Cannabis packaging makes up to 25% of the waste in California, cited from a cannabis article by Haley Fox. Also, did you know the medical cannabis industry generates 150 million tons of waste annually, cited from a news article on cannabis waste disposal. I have seen firsthand through family and friends over the past decade how much these single-use plastic containers and glass jars go to waste and end up filling our landfills, polluting our oceans, and creating more pollution when these containers can be repurposed instead. These cannabis plastic and glass containers go to waste and fill up our landfills, and with cannabis becoming even more popular, it will only get worse. We need to face this issue and start helping our planet with less waste by reusing these containers at medical cannabis dispensaries. Today I will be sharing why this is such a problem and see how we can solve this issue by helping change some of the packaging laws around cannabis facilities to become greener, more sustainable for our planet, and greatly reduce waste. I came across an interesting remark that said, by lobbying for changes, the cannabis industry can continue to grow with less by lobbying for changes, the cannabis industry can continue its growth with less environmental disaster in its wake. Rob Kirsch, CEO of Dimapak. Dimapak is a cannabis packaging facility. So even the packaging facility acknowledges that there is a giant waste going on. A lot of these cannabis containers are used only one time and then discarded. Think of the waste that can be generated off of one single person and how we can change that. Big cannabis companies and even pharmaceutical companies don't care about the impact this has on the earth. They just care about money. The medical cannabis industry is booming and will only get bigger, and so will this problem in the upcoming future years. Think of the impact we could have if we decided to make a change now. We are piling up our landfills with mountains of waste. What should be done? There are many ways to resolve this issue. We need to stand up for our earth and protect it against humanity and greed. Lawmakers need to change the rules on cannabis containers becoming reused, and medical cannabis dispensaries should add incentives for their returning jars with points or free items for a certain number of containers returned. This would help save millions for the medical cannabis dispensaries, and it would help to save our planet by producing less waste and reusing the same containers. It would be a big step in reducing waste in California and help to make a brighter future for our children and future generations. It can help cannabis dispensaries to save money by cleaning and sanitizing these containers and reusing them instead of having to buy them all the time. We need to lobby our state to help shape a future where we won't be run down with cannabis and also pharmaceutical containers plaguing us. It will help consumers to feel less guilty in playing a part in so much waste. Let's save our planet. Go green. Let's make a change and stop consumerism and greed from overtaking this planet. Our environment needs to be treated with respect, and we need to stand up and protect our environment before it's too late. All these giant companies want to make money, but no one is taking the time to think of the impact of what this waste will do to our environment. And this needs to be addressed and changed and create a more sustainable, healthier living environment. We must demand lawmakers to address this and notify local dispensaries and companies on eliminating so much waste on single-use items. So in closing, now that you are aware of how detrimental single-use cannabis containers are, do you feel strong enough to do something about it? We can petition our lawmakers to make the cannabis industry go greener. We can't ignore this anymore. There are tons of single-use containers being thrown out every day when they can be repurposed, and it's only going to get worse if we don't do something about it. Thank you.